Hey boys, how's it going? It's the game Scruff Games, again back with another video. So today we're going to do something a little different. What we're going to be doing is if you do go to our YouTube channel and do check out our new channel banner, we got some requests on how to do that. And so this video I'm gonna show you guys how I made mine and how you guys can make your own. So going straight into this, we're gonna get into Photoshop. So if I press Control Zoom, so zoom is Control and then the plus button on Windows and then minus button to zoom out. So I got three pictures here, one of LeBron, one of Sidney Crosby, one of Messi, I guess the GOATs kinda. So we're gonna get right into it and just show you how to make it. So all you gotta do is just use the move tool up here, move Crosby, put him into there, same thing. Take Messi, click on him, move him up, put him over here into this tab with all the players. And then next you go into image, canvas size, and just make this something big. This is just temporary. So 50 and 25, I think it's more than fine. Okay, so we'll zoom out, Control minus. Okay. And then now we'll just move them around. So I'll put Messi over here, Crosby over here next to LeBron. Just kind of try and line this stuff up. Yeah, so just basically try and line up to the best of your abilities these three images. It's always going to be able to be changed later, so don't worry too much about it. Yeah, so let me just try and line this up. Yeah, that's fine. Even if it's a bit bigger, that's fine. Yeah, and then we'll just put Crosby in there, right next to LeBron like that. And then again, if your images don't really correspond to these other ones, you can always just shrink them like this using free transform, just like that. So press enter. So yeah, again, that's free transform right here. That's a very helpful tool. So now we have our three images. We're gonna go into trim. Now trim, what this is gonna do is gonna get rid of the top like pixel color from all. One of these boxes might be unchecked. Make sure you check them all. And that's gonna trim it so that our image is much smaller. So perfect. Now next what we're gonna do is go down here and create a clipping mask. So press that, click on each layer. And at this point, this is when we can go ahead and transform LeBron's image. So just click it up a bit, click it down a bit. Perfect. Press enter. Okay, good. So now the three images are taking up the space which we want them to take up. There's no extra like white or something like that. If you want, you can play around with it. Let's say if you want Messi in a bit more, for example, you can do that, like move him in, whatever really floats your boat. But I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Oops, kind of moved him off center here. My bad. Okay, perfect. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is use the gradient tool. Make sure you select the clipping mask, otherwise it will not work properly. And make sure you go into here, color, pick black, and over here in this bottom one, pick white. Okay, press OK. Make sure you have the clipping mask. And what you're gonna want to do is just go from about the edge of the image just a bit in to where you want it to fade. So just like that is more than enough. Same with Crosby. So we'll just go from the edge of the image, however much you want in, for it to fade, just so the images look a bit blended, at least. And then with LeBron, not like that. Yeah, so just click on LeBron, the clipping mask at least, and then just clip it like that. So now you have all three images with a bit of a fade. What you're gonna want to do now is to move them so they look, faded in together. So you just move the Messi one over, just like that. So now you see these fans look much faded in. That looks pretty good. I moved it down by accident, but there you go. And then oops, still got Messi selected. And then you got Crosby, just sauce Crosby right over there, just like that. So now you have some more extra. Again, using the same tool that we used before. It should be under image, trim, top left pixel color, yes please. Perfect. So now all three images are faded in, and we're gonna leave it at that. So you're gonna go save as, save it as a JPEG, video, I'll call it ABC for good luck. Okay, maximum quality, yep, awesome. So now we're gonna go ahead and open a new file using that previous one that we had. So now this is all one image, which is what we want. So go into right click on the background, press duplicate layer, it doesn't matter what you call it, perfect. So now we have two copies. You're gonna go ahead and create a new layer, that one. So it's that button right there. You're gonna sauce that down there, and then right click on the gradient tool button and click the paint bucket tool. You want this color to be selected to black or white, it doesn't really matter, it's really your choice, and just press anywhere on the screen. You should see this black color appear here in that layer part, which is what you want again. And then now you press the text button. I like using impact. I think it looks the best with this personally. And then you can just go ahead and type Scruff Games. You won't see it yet, but right here, all you gotta do is on your background copy, right click, create a clipping mask, and boom, there you go. So now what you gotta do is not move the image, but you move the text. Click on the text down there to move that. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and free transform it. So just make it keep going until basically it fits. So if you need to zoom out, you shouldn't need to do this, but for some reason it's being a bit wonky today. Come on, there we go. That looks okay. But yeah, and again, just move it however you want, you know, if you want it to, however you want it to look basically. So we'll just move that over. There we go. Okay, can I move this maybe? Yeah, right there. I'll just leave it right there. I think that's fine. So if we zoom in now, yeah, that looks pretty good. Even if you want, you can still edit the text, double click on it. Let's try all caps, Scruff Games. Oops, that was a lowercase. Scruff Games. Yeah, so you can do that as well. And then now we can move that. Go to free transform. Zoom out. So we get this. That all fits. Go up a bit. We can. Can't really. Okay, but anyways. So basically that's how we do that part. So now we got our Scruff Games working. You can play around with this background just to like, so if you want to see like LeBron and Crosby's face, so LeBron's block, now you can see Messi, you can't see too much of Crosby, but just something like that so you can see all the people. You can tell the fading is still nice, it still works, which isn't really good. And then also, just to make, because it can be a bit difficult to see, especially up here, these images kind of fade into each other. You can go into brightness and just jack that up. Just even with contrast as well, jack that up. Brightness. Now you can really see it says Scruff Games. That looks a bit funny there. I'm gonna edit that. The fact that that games is cut off. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, that looks really good now. You can see it says Scruff Games really evidently while still seeing the penguins, the calves, blah, 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 whatever you want to see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as another JPEG. So save it as AAA for good luck. maximum bitrate, all that stuff. And then next, what we're gonna do is go into Canva. So Canva is a free website basically where you can, make all these kind of designs. Just quickly sign up. It's free, so don't worry too much about it. What we're gonna go into, however, is social media, and right here you see YouTube channel art. So we're gonna go ahead and use that one. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead, upload my own image. We're gonna upload the Scruff games that we just made. You can see my previous ones down there as well. And this is a really, it's a great, honestly, like anything you wanna make in terms of YouTube stuff, really, I'm telling you, make this, just use this. So yeah, so just like that, Scruff games, and the background, just select black. Also, what I'll show you in Photoshop, what we also can do, if you want to change it up maybe even, and let's say do a different layer, fill, let's say you want red, you can definitely do that kind of stuff. Boom, now we have red Scruff games. It's a bit cut off from the image, but that's okay. That's an easy fix. All you gotta do is just go like this, background copy, move it up a bit, and no problem. You want to do white. White definitely does look cool with like cities and stuff like that. Oops, gotta select a layer. But yeah, there you go. You want Scruff games. Maybe it doesn't work well with Crosby, but that's okay. But yeah, there you go. Anyways, so if you want to change the color, also, I think what you're able to do, if you go into the gradient tool, let's say white to black, and you just go on to layer 1, and just go like this. It'll fade it like that, or let's say you want it the opposite way, because there's white ice by Crosby, black over there, white by Messi. You can definitely do that as well. But I like the basic black. It's easy enough to see the title and all that stuff, so I'm going to stick with that. And then, so I got this now. I can adjust it, move it really easily on a black background. And then also what you can do is you can go into elements, just go into illustrations, and really just add in whatever you want. So if you want game controller, you can put these in. Let's say if I want this, I'll put that in. It's a bit odd, but that's okay. I'll put that in there, and then I'll put one more. A couple of them you gotta pay for, but that's okay. I mean, if you want to pay for it, I would say go ahead. But it's not really necessary. There's a lot of good free ones out there, so don't go out spending $100 on this. If you don't really need to. If you need to, whatever. So there you go. I'm just kind of try and make it center. This distance, same as this distance. And then you can just go into your channel, edit this, select a photo from my computer. Oh, oops, I forgot. I gotta download this. So yeah, you just gotta go download quickly. PNG, sure. So now it's preparing. And basically what you need to do when you're testing in your channel art is just keep going around, keep resizing like the Scruff games part, whatever you want to call it again, and just keep resizing that until it works on mobile, desktop, TV. Like this is very flexible, this Canva. It's really easy to use, like really helpful. So, and it's great. I love it. So yeah, just go ahead into here, go into downloads. There we go, untitled design, and now it should put it in. Perfect. So yeah, so now you can see, if I mean, it might be a bit difficult, but you can see here that it perfectly fits on desktop. Fits really well on TV. but on mobile it's a bit cut off, you can just go back into Canva and make this maybe a bit smaller, fit that in there, maybe a bit away. If you make these further away, you'll just see the Scruff games. So you'll just see the Scruff games now on the mobile, because I do really think it is important that you make it look good, really appealing on all platforms, really. So can I cancel that and go for another one? So select a photo from your computer, Untitled Design 1. Let's see how this one looks. Yeah, so this one looks perfect. You see the Scruff games here, Scruff games there, Scruff games there. Nothing's cut off. It looks very good. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this bit of a different video. Tell me what you think. If it worked for you guys, I hope it did. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode or video. See you guys. Bye bye.